What's up, my fans? Today, we're gonna talk about DaBaby, aka Kirk, aka a good example of what a black man should act like. Let's get it. I done came a long way like I was K Slay. In my heyday, I was young and productive. Still productive. You gotta love it. If you hate it, I don't give a fuck. Cause whether you suckers like it or not, I get a lot of love. They tryna hold me back, but I'm a fucking boss. Nobody telling me shit. That's how you cut a loss. Before it happened, I gotta try to keep my sanity. Lord knows I gotta try to stay away from vanity. I only troll fine bitches. So, guys, DaBaby is the perfect example of a black man. And let me explain what I'm talking about. He doesn't start nothing with nobody, right? We all know he from Charlotte, North Carolina. Some of you may or may not know that this dude is a known shooter. He's a known shooter. And I'm not talking about on the gangster tip. I'm talking about on a reasonable tip. On a reasonable tip, DaBaby, aka Kurt, he don't play. He ain't playing out here in these streets. He not. There was an instant because he was on the Breakfast Club. He was talking to them, and he said there was an instance where when he was home, there was some burglars that they broke into his place. He picked up his gun and brah, 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 you know what I'm saying, straight up shot at them, and they all ran out. I don't know if he shot one of them or if he shot any of them. I don't know, but they ran and nothing happened to him. He was protecting his territory. He did what a man's supposed to do. He from the streets. He from the gutter. So he did what he was supposed to do. It was either it was gonna be him or them, and in this case, it was them. That's one scenario. Then we have the other scenario, the most popular scenario, where he straight up shot somebody to death. The dude that he shot, for those of you that don't know the story, had a gun. The dude that was stalking him in Walmart had a gun. He was looking at DaBaby, aka Kirk, in a certain way. Kirk was around his family. He had his daughter with him. He had his baby mama with him. I don't know who else he had with him, but he felt like he had to protect his territory. So he was looking at this dude like, okay, you know what I'm saying? He saw that the dude had like a vendetta against him. So, make a long story short, before the dude could pull out his gun and shoot, Kirk pulled out his and was like, brat. Okay? Dude ended up dying. He ended up losing his life trying to fuck with an up-and-coming rapper. That's scenario number 2. Scenario number 3 is what happened to homeboy. What's his name? what's that dude's name? He made Donkey of the Day too. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Cam Coldheart. Oh man, Cam Coldheart, you did it to yourself. You done fuck with somebody that you thought was pussy, and you ended up getting made a mockery of. And guess what? You ended up on the floor with a bloody nose and with your pants down because you was fucking with a dude that wasn't taking no shit from no fucking body. Check this out, guys. Kirk is the same age as me. We're exactly the same age, by the way. We were both born in 91. I believe I'm older than him by a number of months, but we're the same age. I'm still working on being like him, maturity-wise. And what I mean by that is, I'm the kind of person, I give people a chance before I flip out on them. He doesn't. He don't give you a chance. He just fuck you up or shoot you. And that's what I got to work on. Like, he's quicker to react. Sometimes that could be a good thing. Sometimes that could be a bad thing. Most of the time, it's a good thing, though. So that was scenario number 3, I think it was, guys. Yeah, I think that was 3. So you had the home incident. You had the the you had the home incident, you had the Walmart incident, the Cam Cohart incident, so that's 3. Then you got another incident, guys. I don't know when this happened, but it was more recent. DaBaby was out in public with his daughter. He told this guy that was supposed to be working at a hotel, he told him, hey, look, man, I don't want you recording me and my daughter. This is my baby girl. I love her. I just want to be in peace. Don't record me. And I especially don't want you to have my daughter on camera. Don't do this. Don't do it. And the dude picked up his camera. And he just kept recording. So Kirk was like, all right. He gave his baby girl to his brother. He went over there. He was like, look, I don't know what he said, but they had it on camera. DaBaby was in this dude's, first he threw the dude to the wall, put a dent in the wall. The dude fell in a chair, and then Kirk was like, talking to his face like this, just like this. Now, we don't know what he was saying, but you could tell he was like, on some gangster shit. That's a real nigga. Y'all want to talk about real niggas? Y'all want to talk about real G's? Kirk, you a real G. In my book, you a real G. And I don't mean a real G like, oh, you just run around shooting people, or oh, you a Crip, or oh, you a blood. No, that's not what I mean by you a real G. You a real G because you know when to react and how to react. You have legitimate reasons to act when you act. And I like that. I like that about you. Okay? You got my respect. That's all I'm saying. And I'm not speaking on a fear tip. It's not like, oh, when I see DaBaby, it's going to be like, I'm going to kiss his fucking ass. No. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying I respect him. He's a good example of how a man should conduct himself, especially a rapper. He's conducted himself the right way. Now, what I will say is the incident that happened with the promoter that got beat up, I don't agree with that. That's the only thing. But nobody's perfect. Nobody's perfect. So I'm not going to hold that against him and be like, look, you did all of this right, but you did that wrong. No, I'm not going to do it. I'm not that kind of person. Nobody's perfect. In a situation like that, what I personally would have did was I just would have been like, you know what? I'm not doing business with you no more. Get out of my face. I'm not doing business with you no more. But Kirk decided to either allow his goons to beat him up or tell his goons to beat him up. I don't know which one it was, but the dude ended up getting beat up. I wouldn't have took it there because that's not worth it. That's just me. Anyway, guys, this video is about how I feel about Kirk, aka DaBaby. You know what I'm saying? Yo, keep doing your thing, man. Keep doing your thing. Keep making that music. Keep doing shows, man. Keep feeding your family. And salute, man. Salute. Deuces.
Hella paper flowing to me from separate sources. So much dope in the bank, it's hard to count the losses. The last of a giant breed, yeah, I'm talking bosses. Made of money, I made of money. Hella paper flowing to me from separate sources. So much dope in the bank, it's hard to count the losses. The last of a giant breed, yeah, I'm talking bosses. Made of money, I made of money. You can keep that $30, boy, I made of money. That's lesson learned, yo, that's why it's hard to trust.